What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JahTheRealer, aka the Benji Season God. You already know what time it is. So today we're actually going to be reacting to something a little different on the channel. We're going to be reacting to a fan manga series that I've been wanting to watch for a cool minute. Now I know there's a huge divide when it comes to anime fans. I already know this. Some people like sticking to canonized stories, and some people like me are interested in all the possibilities. So I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. If you all didn't know, I love anything and everything that has to do with Dragon Ball Z, including fan mangas. And if you guys didn't know, there's actually a Dragon Ball fan manga called Dragon Ball AF or Dragon Ball After. And what this is about, it basically takes place after Dragon Ball GT. And it continues the story and gives us a whole new story. Now, there's a few different variations of this story. I'm going to be reacting to Young Jiji's version. If you guys are not familiar with Young Jiji, he's a manga artist, and he's very, very good. He's been doing this manga for a long time, and apparently it's still going on right now. So we are going to be reacting to that. Now, as far as reacting to it, shout out to Mondo Cool. Shout out to Mondo Cool. That is who we are going to be reacting to. If you guys don't know who Mondo Cool is, he's a very good YouTuber when it comes to narrating fan mangas. That's pretty much all he does. And he makes it as realistic as possible when it comes to whether you're reading it versus watching it. You know what I mean? So let me quit yapping, and we're going to get straight to it.
Planet 79. Although several decades have passed since the demise of the tyrant Frieza, the memories of his reign of terror and the catastrophic events that followed are still in the minds of many. In a story, Beerus never came to Earth.
Okay.
And one where Goku hasn't been heard from since disappearing with Shenron.
Yep. So there's no Beerus in this version of Dragon Ball. There's no Beerus. He never showed up.
Can it be? This is an urgent message to all troops. Lord Ice is about to be born. I repeat, Lord Ice is being born.
Lord Ice.
Troops nearby, hurry to greet him.
The name alone wasn't enough of an indicator. A member of Frieza's race emerges. His eyes just as frigid as any of his predecessors.
Hey,
Sora
okay.
approaches him with a slightly nervous tone to
First things first. What do y'all think of the design? What do y'all think of design? A new frost demon. A new frost demon. What do y'all think? And as y'all can see from the title of the video, Frieza's son awakens. Frieza's son. Frieza, who did you get busy with? That's what I want to know.
A soldier approaches him with a slightly nervous tone to his voice. Congratulations on your birth, Lord Eyes. You've done a fine job thawing out for all these long years. Replying with an air of confusion.
Eyes. Is that my name?
What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Your late father,
What the
Lord
helly?
Frieza, gave it to you.
I see.
The demon takes a moment to process all this. Before the henchman again speaks up. Not to rush you, Lord Eyes, but is there anything you need? If there's something you want, just ask.
Yes. Bring me a challenge.
Bloodthirsty.
I want to let loose all the power I've reserved over these long years of thawing. I can't stand just idling around.
With that command understood, Aiza's underling salutes and agrees they'll take him to a planet.
And
with
my thing
powerful
is too,
warriors
okay, so
immediately. While Aiz himself just kind of scoffs this off, lost in his own thoughts.
Eyes is already in his
He
final
then also
form?
instructs one of them to bring him a cold drink too. Yes, sir. I'll have one right out. The universe stands on the verge of an unparalleled threat, one beyond anything it's ever witnessed. Not only has the evil of Frieza's lineage returned, but in an impossible, more powerful way.
That's what I'm saying, like.
The son of Frieza.
Up until now, Goku and the others have faced countless mighty and formidable opponents,
Yeah.
each more powerful than the last.
Yes,
And
sir.
through every battle, they have pushed themselves to the absolute limits of their abilities. Time and time again, they have overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. They finally defeated their strongest enemy, Omega Shenron, after a long and grueling battle. The very earth trembled beneath the sheer force of their clashes, and the sky was filled with the brilliant light of the energy blast that illuminated the battlefield. 3 years have passed since that fierce fight.
Y'all see what I mean, bruh? Mondo Cool really be...
Back on Earth, outside a nice...
It be hitting. It be hitting.
A feminine voice in the distance can be heard. Well, I'm off. A fatherly presence responding. Watch out for airplanes. Followed by an almost audible eye roll. Right. Pan is now 16 years old. She's currently attending a high school in
Crazy.
West City.
How old was Pan in GT, I wonder? If you guys know, comment down below. Comment down below if you know that answer to that question.
Zooming through the sky, she spots a metropolis and thinks she better start descending. Likely to not draw too much attention.
Hey, don't come any closer! Do it and I'll...
Deja vu. It's just like Gohan on his first day of high school.
Looks like the Pilaf gang are still up to their evil ways. Pilaf himself curses and asks why they have to do this.
This
And
man
this does seem
Pilaf,
like
bro.
A huge step down from their once aspirations of world domination. Mai explains how they've got no choice.
God
They've
damn,
failed
she
so
is
many times
old.
that they don't have enough money left to live on. At least self-aware,
Ooh.
she admits they really are the worst.
Y'all looking a little crusty now.
Just like her mother and father, Pan can't stop herself from interfering and commands the villains to put down their weapons and surrender peacefully. If they resist, then they're gonna have to take her on. And it seems like she carries a reputation Videl once did as well. The crowd cheers. It's Pan. Everything will
Oh,
be
okay, so
alright.
she's already known to be like powerful.
However, the
Like
Pilaf
she
isn't
fights
so
crime
cool.
already. Okay,
They bark
cool.
back.
Who the hell are you? If you interfere, we won't hesitate to kill this girl.
So since it looks like they really want to get hurt,
Damn. Oh. After all these years, these humans still don't know how to fight.
throwing out the white flag, Shu decides he's seen enough. With
Ah.
a sigh, Pan chastises that's what they should have done from the start.
Right.
As she grabs her bag and gets ready to continue her morning, one of the nearby police officers thanks her for helping out as always. She modestly remarks how
My bad, chat. Hold on.
we see a small montage showing Pan excelling at everything from academics to athletics.
I was gonna
So
say
much
she
so,
doesn't
one of her
look. She
classmates
doesn't.
asked
They didn't
Pan
really
why
make
she's
her
always
seem
so
like
good at
she's the
everything she
same as she
does.
was before in GT.
Asking Pan to ask what this
But
is
she's
about.
older though, so that just makes sense.
The girl meekly mutters it seems like Pan should be more popular than she is. Not exactly a compliment. The daughter of Gohan scolds to leave her alone. Well, with a fair point. Her grandpa is the world's strongest man. Even after all these years and everything that's happened, the world still believes Hercule to be something he isn't. She mentions how there are probably a ton of people stronger than her grandpa.
Oh man, that man gonna die, and people still don't gonna ever know the truth.
Another classmate replies, "Speaking of Satan,
That's a
is
damn
it true
shame.
that he recently decided on a successor?" Which Pan confirms. It's Papaya Man. A shocking reveal to appears. If we remember back to Dragon Ball GT, which this story takes place a few years after, Boo and Noob merged to become a single life form once more. Hercule and Boo probably kept up their friendship in this capacity, using his Papaya Man alias. He even competed in the 31st World Tournament before losing to
You
Mr.
know
Satan in the
what?
finals. The purple-haired student heard it was
That's right, because if you watch the very end of GT at the end of Z, Oob was in the tournament. He had that outfit on. That is very true.
Named Oob.
That's fire. Okay, so they're really
yep,
sticking
that's
to
Papaya
the
Man.
GT story with this.
Getting
Like
her
they're
all
actually gonna
excited.
reference a lot of
She stands
GT
and is
shit.
now yelling in response to the news.
I fuck with that.
Before
I
the
fuck with
teacher
that.
reprimand, she cut it out. Can't she be a little more quiet? Coming to her senses, she apologizes and promises to be more careful. Leaning back in her chair and reflecting upon her grandpa's lifestyle, Pam thinks about how Oob has taken on some pretty tiresome responsibilities. Diving back to the day this was announced, we find ourselves at the World Tournament. If the timeline adds up, this should be the 33rd installment. The announcer we've all come to know over his many years of service speaks to the audience. Let's begin the finals of the Tenkaichi Budokai.
This man is
Division.
still hosting. Best tournament host of all time.
Contestant Papaya Man was champion of the last
I don't even think we know his
tournament.
name.
Well known as the city's defender of justice. His opponent,
Oob could have went with
Captain
any
Beef,
other
is
color
defeated
than green though. I don't like the
for the
green.
first
I'm not gonna
time.
lie.
Let's begin.
As expected.
Not even wanting to give the crowd a show, Oob takes down his opponent with a single punch.
GG's.
The announcer bellows to all. Contestant Captain Beef looks incapable of fighting any further. So, contestant Papaya Man is the champion! When a gruff, familiar rumble can be heard emerging from the contestant tunnel.
Excuse me. If I could have your attention, everyone. Yeah!
None other than Mr. Satan himself emerges into the fighting area.
Oh,
The chants
Lord.
of his name could be heard barreling through the spectators. But with a somber look in his eyes.
This may be sudden, but I'm borrowing the stage a bit to tell everyone the news in person. I'm retiring as a martial artist.
The
Following
fact
this
that we
news, Pam
haven't
instructs Oob to
got
take off
seen
his
this
mask.
in the actual anime yet, or the actual manga yet,
Happily
is
doing
so
so.
irritating.
The announcer narrates this to the crowd. Apparently, nobody's ever seen his unhidden face before.
Because I will say this, there's probably so many Dragon Ball fans that actually love Mr. Satan. And I know, don't get me wrong, Mr. Satan is a good character. He has a lot of character development. And in the Buu Saga, you learn to love him. With him and Boo's, interactions. He actually is I'll say this, he can be a genuine person. But come on, dog, like lying to the entire planet for years on years and on years, like, come on.
The champ continues.
Stop the cap.
I'm nominating Papaya. Oob here to be my successor. You all saw Oob's power just now. I've drilled all my martial arts into him. He'll definitely be able to protect everyone from now on.
That's crazy though, that
I'm
Oob
truly
out of
grateful for
everybody
what
in the
Reese's poured in my
series
life.
is
Thank you all
Mr.
for
Satan's
supporting
replacement
me for so
publicly.
long.
The crowd explodes in response to their hero's message. Various shouts can be heard, ranging from assuring he did a great job, they're in his debt, and he is still their hero. The display is enough to bring Mr. Satan to tears. Even Oob bows to show his proper respect and thank him for all he's done. An extra layer is added when you remember he's technically just a good human version of Kid Buu, who Hercule is able to help defeat by imploring these Earthlings to give their energy. Then considering how Buu and Oob merged, this means a large portion of Oob is still Hercule's best buddy. Oob then takes the mic. He introduces himself not as Papaya Man, but by his real name. He makes the promise to do his best to become as magnificent of a martial artist as Mr. Satan. The announcer taking his turn. He declares with that the Tenkaichi Budokai is concluded and for everyone to please have a safe journey home.
He even, oh shit.
All too late!
Out in the cosmos, trying to satiate his thirst for a challenge. Eyes bellows, he won't be able to let out any of his power like this. Every
We got another crash out, ladies and gentlemen.
Every single one of them just dies from the slightest touch. Fuming, he can't put up with this much longer. Please, calm yourself, Lord Eyes. A henchman does his best to warn his new
Calm
ruler,
yourself?
his voice trembling with urgency and fear. Inside, he knows Eyes' power
This
is
guy's
so
dead.
immense that the mere pressure alone could mean his own doom. When the thought comes to mind, come to think of it, there's a Saiyan who defeated Lord Frieza. I think his name was Son Goku? It's likely he could at least provide a little resistance. This evokes a pause in the demon's rage. Son Goku, he questions. The man who defeated his father. Well, he never met Frieza. Clearly, any fantasy that's been implanted into his head strikes a chord with him. Or, perhaps just like Frieza, he too has no emotional connection to his kin, but simply believes if he were powerful enough to defeat his predecessor. Now appearing fully settled down, this sounds interesting. He inquires what planet he's on. But not knowing offhand, the soldier takes to a scouter to look into it. With just a couple inquiries, he's able to discover it's a planet called Earth. It's located far on the frontier.
Earth. Well then, we'll head to this Earth right away.
Yes, sir. Understood.
GG's.
Wait for me, Son Goku.
Little does he know, he's about to head to an Earth that hasn't seen or heard from Goku in several years now. Although it still has several formidable defenders. How will our heroes handle this threat without Goku by their side?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Goku's not nowhere to be found. He's with Shenron. He dips. All right. If you guys made it this far, please drop a like on this video, bro, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you guys want to see episode 2, if you guys love these type of reactions, and you guys really want to see the whole series, make sure you guys subscribe. And make sure you guys leave at least 10 likes for episode 2. 10 likes. 10 likes is nothing, right? 10 likes. That's all we need. And we'll continue. But see y'all next time. Peace out.